Hello dear student, welcome to online class English first paper, Unit 5, Lesson 1 for classes 9 and 10. Dear student, look at the picture and guess what can you see in the pictures? Yes, of course. We can see in picture 1, the erosion of river. On the contrary, we can say the greediness or greed of rivers. And other two pictures, we can see they are the mighty rivers consumed their landed property. So, dear student, today's lesson topic is the greed of mighty rivers. The greed of mighty rivers. Okay. Dear student, now take your English book and open at page 56 and read the text in section A silently. Bear in mind, you will get only 5 minutes. Okay? Now start. In front of now you need not to look at board, only read. Curtain, claimed, especially made to
This sir, sir.
tremble. In front of near tremble. Unsteady. Kettle. Demand. Shutter. Dear student, hope already you have read all the passages. Okay? Of course. Yes. Now, I think you have got some difficult word like embankment. Embankment means a wall specially made to water tank. Next, in front of, it's a phrase, means before or in face of. Nearly. Nearly means almost. Next, you can say tremble. Tremble means to shake. Tremble means to shake. Next, you can find unsteady. Unsteady opposite to not steady. Next, cattle. Familiar word cattle. Cattle means domestic animals like cows, bulls, buffalo, etc. Next, claimed. Claimed. Claimed means demand. Here you can say demand. Claim. Shutter. We have written here shutter. Our in passage the word used as shutter. Shutter means break into small pieces. Okay, already we have got some difficult word meanings. Remember in mind that if you want to understand the passage, you have to know these kinds of words. Dear student, now I think already you have read and understood all the passages. Now I will give you some grammar focus from the passage. Okay? Grammar focus. Look at the board. Grammar focus. Look at the passage. You can find line 4 and 5. They are used to cook. They are used to cook. And used to make. And you can find line 9 to the fire. Dear student, look at the board. Here 2 and 2, but there is a grammatical point. When to use any kind to use before any kinds of verb, then it will be infinitive. Infinitive. Infinitive means 2 plus base form of verb. Base form of verb. It will give us meanings such as to do something. To do something. Dear student, another using to here. To. This is here to use as a preposition. So it will be clear to us. It will be clear to us that any kinds of word can use as preposition, as verb, as adjective, etc. Dear student, now we are going to section B. Section B, page 57. Dear student, here is a question B. I am reading. For each phrase, below choose the meaning that is closest to the meaning used in the text above. Here 4 questions. You will get only 3 minutes to choose the correct meanings of the words. Now get started. Here you can see question number 1 in paragraph 3, mighty rivers mean. Alternative answer are rivers that have huge volumes of waters and very strong currents. B. Rivers having many rowing boats in them. C. Rivers that make people cry out. D. Rivers that have strong banks. Number 2, landed property. Alternative answer A, a written piece of land. B, a piece of land on the bank of a river. C, property in the form of a source of income to its owner. D, property used only as an agricultural farm. Number 3, whispering wind. Alternative answer A, wind that blows from across the river. B, wind that blows with a hissing sound. C, wind that helps someone make a fire. D, wind that blows in summer. Number 4, dancing flames. Alternative answer A traditional form of folk dance. B, flames that make people dance around them. C, flames that are made unstable by the blast of air. D, flames made by people to remember their past. Now, you will get only 1 minute to write the answer on your exercise book. No tension, I will help you. Now, match your answer with me. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Mighty reverse mean. Mighty reverse mean answer will be A. Rivers that have huge volumes of water and very strong currents. Number 2, landed property. Landed property means property in the form of a source of income to its owner. So the answer will be C. Next, number 3, question whispering wind mean. The answer will be wind that blows with a hissing sound. So answer will be B. Then the last question, 4, dancing flames. The answer will be flames that are made unstable by the blast of air. The number is C. I hope all of you are messing with us. Okay. Now, dear student, we are going to section B. Get ready. You have to read the passage in A again, and then you have to answer the questions C. So get started and try to answer yourself. Remember, you can use passages. You can use the passage. You will read the passage and find out the answer. Then I will help you if needed. No problem, no tension. I am with you. does Meherjan used to make fire for cooking her meals. Next, what property did Meherjan lost due to river erosion? River erosion. Dear student, I think you are trying your best. I told you I will help you, so I am going to start to help you. If you want to answer question number A, if you want to answer the question number A, you can find this answer from your passage sources. You can find here. Here you can see. Not long ago, Meherjan, everything a family, cultivable land and cattle. The erosion of the Jamuna consumed gradually all her landed property. You can find here the answer. In this way, you can find out. Remember it. Remember it. You have to follow the tense, voice, etc. Such as, if the question is in present indefinite tense, you have to answer in the same tense. So here we can see the question is in present indefinite tense. You can look at. Does Meherjan? How can we answer? Remember in mind, present indefinite tense get subject plus base form of verb plus extension object, etc. In this way, you can write what property did Meherjan lost due to? Question number A, what does Meherjan use to make fire for cooking her meals? The answer will be here. You can find such as in front of our shelter, she is trying to make the fire to cook the day's only meals. Her weak hands trembles as she adds some fallen leaves and straw to the fire. So we can write subject Meherjan. Meherjan. Verb use. Meherjan. Third person singular number. So verb will take es or s. Here only s. Meherjan uses. We can find here fallen leaves, straw, etc. Uses fallen leaves and straw. Meherjan uses fallen leaves and straw. Then to make from here to ending the question. To make fire for cooking hot meals. Okay. Now look at the board. You can see Meherjan uses fallen leaves and straw to make fire for cooking hot meals. Then, what property did Meherjan lose due to river erosion? What property did Meherjan lose due to river erosion? In this way, we can see not long ago Meherjan have everything of heavily cultivable land and cattle. The erosion of the Jamuna gradually consumed all her landed property. So we can find the answer of question number B here. So we can write due to river erosion due to river erosion Meherjan lost. Dear student, look at the board. Here is lost, but here I have written lost. But why? Already I have told you in question number A, answer will be same tense. So you can see what property did. This is the symbol of past indefinite tense. Past indefinite tense takes subject, verb will be past form. So I wrote here lost. Due to river erosion, Meherjan lost all her landed property. Dear student, next, what do you know about Meherjan's life? You can write for this question by using your own words. Already you have known about Meherjan a lot of. Such as you can write for the question, Meherjan had a lot of things. He had husband, family, cattle, cultivable land. But due to river erosion, she lost her all landed property. You can write these types of words for the question C. And if you want to answer question number B, you can see your book. In which season is river erosion most likely to occur? In which season? In which season is river erosion most likely to you can find the answer for this question from paragraph 3 or third paragraph. You can find out here. During each monsoon, many more villagers are threatened by the mighty rivers like the Jamuna, the Podda and the Meghna. So, we can write it easily. Answer. River erosion most likely to occur in monsoon. In the monsoon. So, dear student, bear in mind, if you read the passage so carefully, by understanding the meanings, by understanding the vocabs, then you will be able to answer these kinds of questions easily. So, dear learners, today we have learned about river erosion. It is impossible for us to control the course of nature, but we can get right from the disasters caused by natural climate by taking proper steps. So, dear students, now take your home task. Take your home task. Write down on your exercise book. Number one, home task. Number one, complete the summary of Meher Jan's life with words or phrases from the box. You will get it in your English first paper book, page 58. Then from task 2, give argument for the motion and against the motion by using your own words. The motion is here. Human can't do anything to control the course of nature. Control of nature. You will give your own argument for the motion. Dear student, time doesn't allow me. Now the time for ending the lesson. So I have to finish the lesson. Thanks a lot to join with our online classes. Thanks to all.